We are live. We're live. Finally. It took a long time, but we're finally live. Yes, I've sorted my voice out as well, because last stream there was a little bit of a delay. Let's turn that down a little bit. There was a little bit of a delay last time around, where now there's not. Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, be much appreciated. Like I was saying, I had a delay last time, sorted out the lineup, but absolutely buzzing with this. Didn't think they'll be back. There was rumours that they weren't going to be back, but in anyway, Hoffman's back in goal, and I wouldn't really blame Patterson for them goals against Lincoln. There's not much he could have done about them. Class finish by Chris Maguire for the last one, for the third goal where he chips him. But other than that, really, he couldn't do much about them. His first goal was an absolute belter of a strike. No goalkeeper would have saved that. If you've seen it late, he was blocked. And anyway, Hoffman's in goal. Gooch is still in the team, even though he had a nightmare last game. Bailey Wright. This is massive for us now, because with this, we'll probably go to a three at the back. Flanagan, Doyle, Serkin. So he's playing Serkin on the wing, like as a wing back, I'm assuming, with the three centre-backs being in. Neal, Embleton, Pritchard, Diako's back, thank God as well. So I think he's playing up top with Stewart, and then Ross Stewart obviously up top as well. But I thank God for that. Bailey Wright's back. With a moment with that, right? I'll quickly jump onto the chat while it's on the early doors. We've got like 10 minutes to go before kick-off. 13 minutes or so. Richie Stubbs says, hi Paul, I have a feeling we'll bounce back today. We're going for a 4-1 win for the lads. Ross Stewart with a brace, Pritchard with a goal, and Gooch with a goal. Man of the World says, anything other than 3 points is a failure. I wouldn't say that. A failure. We're second in the league. If we win this, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Doncaster will have a late check on their pitch inspection. So they're having a late check on their pitch inspection. So if they get that called off, there's 6 games called off for them. No, it's not. I wouldn't say it's so much as a failure, to be honest, because if we draw, if we're better at Rotherham's result, we're going top. So if we draw, we could potentially still go on top. But I do get where he's coming from, because we do need to just get victories, get points on the board, get back to winning ways, and start to build some more confidence. But like I say, we've got lots of players coming back. Accrington's lineup, they've got Bishop, McCornville, Hamilton, Pale, Butcher, O'Sullivan, Nottingham, Sykes, Clark, Manako, something, I can't say his name, apologies, I've butchered his name, just like Butcher who's in the team, and Savin who's in goal for them. Recent games have been messing about with the formation against Bolton Wanderers. They went 4 at the, I think it was a 4 at the back with 5 in midfield. I think they might be digging the similar here, because that new Anamakoa, or whatever he's called, he's 6'4", something like that. He's a big unit. He plays in defence. He's coming to the team, so I think they might be going with a 5 or even a 4 at the back. Very defensive lineup. But let's get back on here. Alessandro Pinheiro is in the chat. Alright, mate. Channel member and Frank Muntimer. Sulamad, we are the lads. YT 1x1. Liam says, alright Jazzy, alright mate. Get the huff back, aye. Luke Holland says, we are playing 3 at the back today. Yes, I think we are, which we all wanted, because Sunderland play better when they're 3 at the back. We all know that. Every time we've went to a flat back 4, we've been found out. I wouldn't even say much as if we're being found out. I would say Flanagan he's not suited to playing 2 at the back, and he finds he's selling all sorts of problems, and he did against Lincoln. I think when they were like 2-0 up, we just switched off all over the park. I wouldn't say so much as if 1 or 2 had a bad game. I would say 7 or 8 of them had bad games, and when 7 or 8 of your players are having a bad game, you're not winning the game. Simple as that. And I think that's how it went. Ugh. But remember, like I say, hit the thumbs up and subscribe and share the stream. Be much appreciated, everyone. I tell you what, we're absolutely... It was only 2 minutes ago I was saying we're nearly on 3,000. Now we're nearly on 3,300, which is insane. Absolutely insane, considering we're in League One. Oh, it's right. And obviously the match vlogs are flying, they're popping off all our shop with the mint. But I cannot wait for this game. Hopefully we can get the victory. Like I say, I'm going for it. Must not lose, me. Like, must not lose. To be honest, and again, it's a must not win and all. Because, must not lose, sorry. Because of the amount of games Wigan D have. And they've just bought an absolute amazing player from home, McGuinness. They've just brought him down. You know how many? I think he got 23 goals last season when they were in when Hull were in the League One. I hasn't really done out in the Championship, but he's a League One quality player, and he'll score any amount of goals for Wigan. So you know, with them having 5 games in hand, that's if their game didn't get called off. I'm just gonna have a quick check, see if the game against Doncaster did get called off or not due to a frozen pitch. No, it's still on. It's still on a flash scores. But like I was saying with Doncaster, if that game did get called off, it would have been 6 man. It's 3 games. It's 5 games because it's still on. So that's 15 points potentially on the board what they can have, and that'll put them top of the league. Which that brings up the question, like, we shouldn't really be losing games. Like, we can't afford to. Rotherham's got games in hand on us as well. So, you know, for me, we've got to win this game. Back on the chat, Sharky HD says, alright, Jazzy, alright, mate. Jamie Sharp, I think he's an Oxford United supporter. He's got Oxford United badge on. Says, hi, alright, mate. Alright, Thane's in the chat. He says, alright, Paul, mate. Alright, Thane. And Luke Holland says, he's talking to Thane. Alright, Try Humes on the bench to just show McGeady's goal of years ago. Right, it was me thumbnail, actually. It was me intro, sorry. It was me intro of years ago. Fans who's been, well, not fans, people who's been watching me channel for years, about a year or so, will know that that's me thumbnail. Intro, sorry, I can't fucking talk shite here, like. That was me intro. McGeady's goal against these when we had the black strip years ago. But like I was saying, what was Thane saying? It's absolutely must win for me, especially with Wigan and Rotherham playing today. Oh, I definitely, mate. We've got to win. I was thinking about it like a defeat. If games gone our way today and say it's all ifs and buts, but like if Wigan and Rotherham lose, then a draw wouldn't be the worst result. But looking at how many games in hand they've got on us and where we are points tally at the minute, it's a must not lose. It's a must win. We've got to win this game, 100%. I totally agree with you. And just before it kicks off as well, I wanted to quickly touch upon Jermaine Defoe. I done a video on it. Few people laughed at it, thinking that no way he's coming. Then Lee Johnson said, never say never, basically. There's 1,000,001 things that's got to align for him to come. But he said that he didn't just say it for him, he said for any signing. Then Defoe said he got a phone call off a club, and the club said, we need you to get us just over the line. And that I didn't know. I'm reading too much into it, because I would absolutely love him to come back to the club. I know he probably's win it looking at it, but why would he go to Charlton though? Like, Charlton, really, they're not. I can't say them getting the top 6. No disrespect to them. I can't say them getting the top 6. And Sunderland gone for promotion. Imagine if he was like played a big part in us getting promoted. Imagine that. Oh my god! Imagine the scenes if he just came, if he just signed for us, done a few cameo games. You know what I mean? But no, it's like it's a pipe dream at the minute, right? It's a pipe dream, but you know, it's took a couple of steps closer for him. You know what I mean? With with Lee Johnson coming out with that interview, and then with obviously Defoe saying that about a club has wanted him. Well, you've seen it. It was on Sky News. A club has phoned him and says that, like, can you get us out of the line? You know what I mean? Come to us and get us out of the line. And I can't say that being Charlton where they are. I think Charlton are down in 15th or something. I'll just quickly check. 14th, so 29 points. They could still get 29 points. And Oxford have got 43 in 6th, so it will be a big ask for them to get in the top 6. Right, back on the chat. Where we're at. Just about to kick off. A couple of minutes to go. Reese Vlog says prediction score, and Chasey Lad says alright, pardon me. Alright, yes too, how he's been. I'm going to go for a 1-0. I'll happily take a 1-0. I don't give a shite about the performance. All that matters is 3 points on the board. Don't care what anyone says. 3 points on the board. Then we'll move on to the next game. And anyway, can anybody who's watching comment below, when is the next game? Because I didn't think there's a Tuesday game. I'm not 100%. I haven't even checked. It's just, I was talking to my mate and he said, is there a game on Tuesday? And I wasn't 100% sure. I know we have got games called off, and they might put one there on Tuesday, you know what I mean? But I didn't know. Is that in the way of that? Pompey 22nd, next Saturday. Aye. Oh, that's good. I'll be doing a vlog for that day. Yeah, I would hope to have Defoe back. I see him, mate. Remember, everybody, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Be much appreciated. But like I was saying, that I'll be out of the moon if he comes back. It'll be quality. But also, it'll be really good if we can get that Patrick Roberts. I'll be more impressed if we could get him, like, because he's a proper talent. I know he spent most of his career out on loan, and there's a hold up because of he's tried to cancel his current loan at the club, the French club where he's at now, and they're having a little bit of a delay with that. But if we can get him in, then obviously I think for me he would come in straight ahead of Gooch. He can cut in on his left side, like left. He plays on the right and he can chop in on his left hand side, and he's got a class left foot. I've watched loads and loads of highlights of him recently, and he's got a really good left foot. But it's one of them. Can we get it over the line? Obviously, it's 3 weeks into the window now, isn't it? Is it 3 weeks? 3 weeks into the window, we've only brought one player in. We've sent a load out on loan. Patrick Almond went out on loan. Who else went out? The young goalkeeper went out on loan. I can't think his name now. Totally forgot. There's a few went out. Patrick Almond went to Blythe Spartans. It's just showing you all the fans. You can see the car park's full, just like Wigan Wanderers. Their car park's sold out. But it's just showing this might not be the best watch along, simply because I can barely make the screen out. Like, obviously we're big in a live stream and at Accrington. It's not the Sky Sports cameras, you know what I mean? It's not the best. It's not the best quality. But we'll give it a good go. Give it a good blast. Yes, that's mint, not random fan. Ha, quality. Right, well, sorry, I'm just looking on Twitter. If you haven't followed us on Twitter, it's in the description and the what you call it, the Instagram one. Hey, that's my dad. But Dreyfus is in the building. Dreyfus is in the building. The boys better put in a good performance, because you know what? It's every time we get within one game of going top, they fuck it up. They fuck it up. And it had to be Chris Maguire as well. Do you know, quickly on Chris Maguire before kick-off, do you know what? I didn't give a shite that he done that to Lee Johnson. Do you know what I mean? I'm all up for that. I love that. He felt as if he needed to dig it, so he needed to dig it. But as a player, when he played for us, he'd have 1 out of 5 games where he was brilliant. The 4 games he was maybe 2 or 3 were average, and then he'd be piss poor on the rest. So he was an average player. Obviously Lee Johnson didn't play him, and then again he could have chipped in a goal and get us promoted that season. You never know. But I didn't understand what he'd done it for. He didn't He did, like, he apologised after every goal to the fans, like as if to say, you know, whatever. But I couldn't care less either way. Me personally, I haven't got any ill feelings towards him, and I'm not calling him King Maguire either. But here's the lads coming out. Bailey Wright leading the way. There's the Hoff back in the team. How are you, little belters? Oh my god, I can't make any of their players out. That is insane, that. It's going to be the worst watch along anyway. I'll just crack on my ears on this watch along because I can barely map these players out on here. Even if I squint. What do you think today's match is going to be like? You reckon, mate? Well, I think personally that it's going to be... Listen, they've conceded 1 goal in 4 games. What? It's fast forwarding. What the fuck? Wow, the stream's just having a little bit of a nightmare. Yeah, it's fast forward. Oh my god, I might have to flick off it. Like I was saying, what was I saying? These have only conceded 1 goal in 5 games or something like that. And that was against MK Dons at this place. So, you know, they are organised at the back. We might find it hard to break them down, but if we turn up like we did against Sheffield Wednesday, then it's gonna be, we're gonna win the game basically. But if we didn't, we're gonna find it hard to break them down. I think they'll counter us and pinch a goal, and they'll win 1-0. Didn't even want to say that, touch wood. It doesn't happen, and the boys smash them 5 or 6-0. That's what I want. Is it gonna happen? That's another fucking thing. Quickly back on the chat. Brenton Mitch says, is anyone having problems with the stream? It keeps buffering 2 or 3 seconds. Aye mate, it's just happened to me. It's just happened to me. It's keep I can't even, that is probably the worst link stream I've ever seen. I cannot see the players, they're all blurry and it keeps freezing for a split second, then it'll fast forward for about 2 seconds, but they go and get fast. It's alright at the minute, but it's like pixelated to bits. I can't make that out. This is going to be shit, this stream. Do you know what? I'll just give you like a Mark Goldbridge stream today where I literally see nothing and celebrate the goal. And they're taking the knee, Accrington players and the referee. Sunderland supporters are fan players, sorry, are clapping. Pritchard with kickoff. And we're underway. Is that Dan Neal? I think it is. Can't really mark it out, but Sunderland's got the ball at the back. Nothing but a victory will do. I'm going to keep an eye on the scores. You can comment below what you like. I'm not really bothered today. The pitch is shite in anyway, you know what I mean? So I'll be mainly talking to you this stream. But Sunderland have been dispossessed already. He's just lumped the ball forward towards Bishop, and it's headed out by Flanagan. Oh my god. They've committed to plenty of players forward. They played the ball over the top straight into Hoffman's hands. Listen, they're playing a high line. They tried to press us here. Back to Hoffman. Hoffman's went long. Oh, can't even map that out, man. It's terrible. The sun's beaming down on that side, and Sunderland with wearing the yellow strips. I cannot map the players out at all. But what was that? I'll quickly drop in on the live scores. Do you know, like whatever the score is around the country, I'll let you know them as well. And there's been a score already in League 1. Crewe 0, Shrewsbury 1, Gillingham 1, Burton 0. It's nowhere what matters to us at the minute. They've got a free kick again. Playing it forward down the right hand side. Sunderland, it's fast forward. The fucking link. What a piece of shit. I'm going to flick off this link 2 seconds if you want. I'm going to quickly flick off the game and then come back on. The link is it's probably the worst link I've seen on it, to be honest, and because it's through the site. It's through SAFC. And it's just a nightmare. absolute pixelated piece of shite. I want to stream. It's terrible. Like, I wish I went this game. I should have went. I haven't. Do you know what? I haven't been to a away game in quite a while. Sean Middleton on Twitter's just said it's very crowded behind the goal, a bit too crowded. And he against quite a few away games, and he's been cramped in at the way end. I've just said that the fans look packed in earlier. Ross Stewart took one in the back of the head there. Like, God, this stream is terrible. Like, is anybody else's stream poor quality? I might have to go and get the laptop there, because I'm watching it on the big telly, but I might have to get the laptop there, because it's shit. Two seconds, everybody. Oh my God. Right, where we're at. Accrington dispossessing us again in the middle of the park. They've got players on the right hand side, and he's found, I think it's O'Sullivan. He's gone to the byline, he lifts one at the box, cleared out by Sunderland, flicked on by Pritchard, but Stewart weren't there. Where the hell is Diacro? Diacro's sat right back. Do I think Newcastle have gone down? I didn't know, you know. I really didn't know. They're signing some, I wouldn't say Chris Wood's good, like, but Trippier is what they need. And if they carry on in that form of it, chance. Accrington player went down inside the penalty area. I think it was Sullivan. Bad tackle on Sirkin. Nothing given. He's given a free kick. Sorry, it was O'Sullivan. Looks lively, like him coming down that right hand side. Number 7 for Accrington. Doyle sort of just gets rid of this one. Flicked on by Dan Neal. No, sorry, it was Ross Stewart. What's he digging on the left hand side? And the ball's played forward, tried to catch the defence sleeping, but it went straight through to Hoffman. You know, Sunderland just they started this first 5 minutes very slow, very, very slow. Diaclo passed it to Stewart. They weren't on the same wavelength, but the ball did gang through to him. He's running towards goal. Smack it, lad. Elliott, Dan Neal into the middle. Now it's Pritchard. He's going to try and go forward to Gooch. Gooch now shrugs one off. He's gone to take it to the byline, lifts one into the box. Headers there! Oh, what a save! What a save! That is a top draw save by their goalkeeper, 7. That was the best chance of the game. Class ball by Gooch on the left hand side where he fucking should be. Lifts one in. He heads it down, Stewart, and it bounces up. It looks like it's gone in the corner. Save 7. Corner Sunderland. Elliott Embleton with this one. That's better, lads. That's better. Here comes the ball in. He's dinked this one in, lifted it up high, and their goalkeeper has hit Ross Stewart, laid on the floor, and won the free kick. Stewart's rolling around, grabbing his face as if he's being lashed. But like it always happens, they always go to the goalkeeper. They always benefit the goalkeeper, and it's a free kick. Is that what it was like? No, he went in with one hand, not two. I wouldn't say that was a free kick, mate, for the Stewart still down. Oh, the stream buffering and all, is it? See if I can sort this out. It is like that. Yeah, it's buffering a little bit, like. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I'll have to keep it alive. Someone says Steve who cares about the 2 going down. Exactly, as long as we're going up, that's all that matters, Steve. Adam, I think, mate. Keith, good day from Western Australia. Jesus, some distance. Why am I keep doing this? 2 minutes, everyone. Yeah. I was saying, it was a good save by 7 for them. Like, Ross Stewart's still down. Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. It'll be much appreciated, everyone. There's all the Sunderland supporters. Cameras buff, sort of set out a little bit, but it's had to zoom in a lot so I can get a clear picture. But I can see all the Sunderland supporters there. Jesus, that looks mad, that. I always find it really fascinating. I wouldn't mind going to one of them grounds where, you know, behind them it's just clear sky. There's no like a bandstand or nothing covering them. It's just nothing. So when you're looking at the very end supporter along the top, it's literally everything behind, like the car park and that. It's crazy. Like the knees, it's not a stand, is it? I hope it's sorted to sell out now. Like, back on the chat. Alright, Matty mate, Matty Collins in the chat. Alright mate, says FTM, fuck the mags. Fucking right. Anyway, Savin with a goal kick for Accrington. We better go up this season, says Jamie. Oh mate, it'll drive me round the bend if we done again up digging this like YouTube if we're still in League One. It will. I'll dig it regardless, but it will batter my head. And anyway, it's a free kick for Accrington Stanley. Sullivan went down. Does it look? Circling held him up. Dan Neal pulled him back. That was a free kick, definitely. Good set piece chance here. It's buffering again. That like it's pissing me right off. Don't know what to do. I've got the booster in and everything. It's not. Is it not buffering anymore? Fantastic football, fantastic. But anyway, this is a good opportunity for them. They've got plenty of players in the box. It's on the right hand side, about 20 odd yards, 25 yards out. It's lofted in. It's headed out for a corner. Is that Ross Stewart heading it out? They need defensive duties as well as attacking. That's Ross Stewart's like all around there, literally. He does his defensive work. He gets on the wing. He obviously does his striker duties as well. Perfect. Swansea are after him. They can piss off like. Right, here comes the corner. Ball in the box. Gone to the knee, far post. Headed it back across and out by Sunderland. It's still inside the penalty area. Oh, he was gone. Clark to offside. Oh, that was shot a little bit defensively there. Like when the ball come into the box, it went to the far post. They headed it back across, but luckily there was a Sunderland player there to head it out. Alessandro, are you alright, mate? He just dropped back in. Must have went for a fag or something. He's back on the chat. He's a channel member. Whoa, fast forward. It's Telly says it's the same on other channels. GILESY buffering the stream is going down at times. Mine's just had a nightmare. Fast forwarding that. Yeah, it's done it again now. I'm glad it's not the stream, like, because I would be gutted if it was a stream. I'd rather just sit and talk to ears, you know. Like, fuck off. Brad Law brings us bad news. Wigan is winning 1-0. Fucking hell, we've got to win this game now. Well, we did it anyway. Wigan's winning 1-0 and these, I think, have got a throw-in right next to the corner flag. Sunderland are just not clicking at the minute, like they're not clicking together. Obviously, we had that one chance. Long throw by, yes, I think that was O'Sullivan again. Headed out by Dan Neal, is that? Or is it Elliot Embleton? Back towards goal. It's it. Offside. Thank God for that. Thank God. We need something. Another chance like what Stewart had. He headed it down rather than at goal. Maybe if he headed it straight at goal, might the keeper work a bit harder. But the keeper made a really good save. And anyway, Doyle kicks this one long down the left hand side. Sunderland held it up well with Gooch. Played it into midfield. That's a really good ball by Gooch, and he's chasing. Elliot Embleton tried to chase the loose ball, but it just went away from him. And then they've played it up and under over the top. Sunderland have to be clever here. Switched on. Outside the box, shoots. Goal kick wide. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. I was. If you can, anybody, just keep us updated in the chat with the goals around the League One. But Wigan are winning 1-0. Max Power gets the goal. And I bet you it's a screamer and all. Right, here we go. Pritchard. Can I keep out of the ball for 2 minutes? We've lost it again. I think that's Butcher, was it? No, Pell. I tried to play a ball out the top for Sullivan to run onto. down the right hand side, and he just knocked it into touch. But Sunderland have got a throw in our half, deep in our half, and they've come all the way across. Accrington players, so they're trying to pin us in here, trying to press us high. Long throw by Cirkin. Ross Stewart tried to flick it on, and is that a Sunderland throw? The Sunderland throw again. Yeah, they're in a big bomb out for now, 3-2. Somebody, Jamie says it's weird how Luton are a league higher than us. I remember when we were in League 1 and they were struggling in League 1. They were struggling in League 1. They drew with us 1-1 at their ground, and they knocked us $3.5 grand on a bet. They did, Sunderland. But that, like I'm saying, like since that game, it turned them their season round, and they start putting points on the board, and they went up. And they've never came back down, and now look at us, stuck in this fucking league. This horrible, horrible league. I hate it, mate. I hate League 1. It's horrible. But anyway, Doyle's got a free kick. He's went back to Hoffman for some reason. Looked like he was going to kick it long, and he went back to him. Now it's back to Doyle. Now he'll kick it long, will he? Aye, now he kicks it long. Makes sense. And it's headed forward again. He's kicked it up rather than out, and then it's been flicked on. Sunderland need to sort their heads out. Like, they kind of keep the ball on the ground for 2 minutes. It's Accrington who's got the ball now. These have been the better team in 13 minutes, I'd say. They look more up for it. They've got more energy about the play than us. We've had the best chance. But I'd say there. Strike from distance, and he's put it into the Sunderland fans. Thank God. I think that was Hamilton, is it? Yeah, Hamilton. See, if it was the Sky cameras, it would be much better. I'd be able to see clearly. Sorry, but I can't really map them out. Lennon says my stream is mint. I wish mine was, mate. There's a few people on here whose streams all over the place. Mine was fast forwarding earlier. But Hoffman, Sunderland had to clear the lines, and it went straight into touch for an Accrington throw. Waiting for this throw to be took. Oh my God, Flanagan's going to have to clear this one. I think Doyle come across and got it, and they've headed it forward again. Accrington. Sunderland, Flanagan clears this one out. Get it down on the ground, man. Accrington coming down the left. The inside now. Sunderland just kind of get the ball off them. We're trying to press now. We're starting to press. That's better. Dan Neal picks up the loose. He skins one. Does like a little spin on him. And now it's Diaco. Didn't put it in the box yet. He doesn't. He checks onto his left. Back onto his right. Pushed off the defender. But it was noting that really. And he clears his lines down the wing. But Sunderland pick up the loose ball. Barely right. With that. Is that Dan Neal? Who's that? He's fucking minting for us. I can't see who it is. 2 minutes. I cannot say this. Is that Flanagan? Piss off. That's off Flanagan. Flanagan just done a couple of step hours, and he got the ball down the right hand side, right next to the byline. Done canny well there, Flanagan. Nah, tap that back. That's not good. Matty Power scored for Wigan. Bastards. All we need is Rotherham to score now. Gooch on the left hand side. He's taking it towards the edge of the area. He puts an early ball in. Headed out by Sykes. And that we can get it clear. Peel. I keep saying Peel. And they play this ball down the left hand side. They're going to try. How is no one pressing this man here? Get tight to him, man. Fucking hell. Sullivan, ball into the box. The striker got in front of the defender and he had a shot, but it was miles wide. Is that Bishop? Can it be Bishop's? More clinical? Nah, it's not. It's McConville. I knew it weren't. Bishop would have had it on target. He's a good striker, in Bishop. Yeah, you must be watching. You see him doing step out was Flanagan. Hoffman with a long ball. Ross Stewart tried to go in there. He couldn't get it, but Gooch brings it down. He plays it out wide to Diaco. Good control on the edge of the area. on the right hand side. He's dribbling at the defender. He gets round him. He plays the ball in the box corner. Good play by Diaco there. Good pace. He showed a little bit of acceleration in a 5-yard space, and he burst forward past the defender. Corner. I can't even pronounce that man's name. He went round it. It's Amenikio. I can't even see it. Fucking hell, I couldn't even say it if I wanted to. He ran round him and anyway. Ball in the box. Keeper heads it up. What? Another corner. He looked like... was that Elliot? Elliot Embleton on the corner. Look, he done an in-swinger and it nearly went in. The keeper had to save it. Here comes the net corner again. He's played it short to Pritchard. Pritchard shouldn't have played a short one. Penalty! He pushed him! He looked like Gooch got pushed there, like. It would have been a soft penalty in any way, but it did get pushed. Sunderland starting to play a little bit better now. Enjoying a bit more spelling on the ball rather than just lumping it forward. As I say that, Flanagan does that and we'll lose possession. See what I mean? Keep it down on the ground. Build up play, man. We're just picking up loose balls. Diaco's going to see this one out for a throw into Sunderland. Doyle playing it round the back. Sunderland. Flanagan put it in the midfield. Didn't smash it long. Bailey Wright pushes it forward towards Gooch. Gooch and Diaco switch wings. I didn't like it when Gooch is on the right. Nah, he should be come back on the left. Gooch and Diaco switch wings. O'Sullivan. Good play by O'Sullivan there. Nearly played in McCornville. But here comes Diaco. Good little turn. O'Sullivan runs into him, but Diaco's done well to hold him off. That's a foul. That's surely a foul. Ref doesn't deal out. He's played at advantage. Right. That's much better. There's much more understanding on the ball as Dan Neal loses possession, but it comes through to Doyle. See, Sunderland look much more calmer in defence with Bailey right now alongside Flanagan. Oh, class little ball by Bailey right now with Elliot Embleton. And now Sunderland breaking forward. He's got Ross Stewart ahead of him. He doesn't pick him out. He's going to ping this, I'm telling you. Oh, he hasn't. He's played into Pritchard. Tried to do a little 1-2. It didn't come off. And then away come Accrington. Sunderland, when they're going forward, look much more deadly than Accrington. But like I say, here they come. Oh. Just outside the box. Didn't it? They're going to shoot. Offside. No, good block by, I think that's Doyle it was. Pritchard. Sunderland slow to get out the defence here. Oh, it's Sunderland, man. Diaco's went back on the right hand side now. Elliot. Dan Neal now to Gooch. Gooch has lost that, I knew. It's went through to Doyle. Sunderland, man, away. Need up your game, man. It's just pedestrian pace. Cirkland's lost the ball and it's gone back through to their goalkeeper, Savin. He's going to try and push this one forward towards Nottingham, but Sunderland pick up the loose ball. Elliot Embleton, he's got Pritchard ahead of him. He uses Pritchard. He's passed the ball outside of his foot to Dan Neal. Done well there to get the ball. Now it's Diaco. He's got to play this in early. He does. And it's cleared out. And even further on again. We've pushed the ball back forward though. And then they have went long again. And then we've went long again. Fucking get it down, man. They just keep lumping it backwards and forwards. And Pritchard gave away the foul. Oh, can't be bothered with this, like. Back on this chat while there's a break in play. Norwich 2 up. Piss off. Norwich at 2 up. Why? You've got to be joking me. Fucking hell. Oh, Benitez will get sacked, I'm telling you. He's already on thin ice. Fucking hell. 2-0. Away Watford. Do the business, lads. Pompey's look, Portsmouth foul by Accrington. They were inside the penalty area and I think it's McCornville again. Gives away the foul, or it might be O'Sullivan. But anyway, Pompey losing at the minute. So Brad says it might knock their confidence for Saturday. Every game's different, but you could do, I hope. Pickford done us a favour, laughing out loud. Haha, probably. But anyway, Sunderland's got the ball. We're in defence. It's with Doyle, back to Flanagan. Back to Doyle again. They're just passing it amongst themselves. And then here comes Doyle on one of his runs. Plays an early ball that. It was class ball up today. Circuit. Now it's with Gooch. He's going to hit one from distance. Keeper got down easy to his left, to his right hand side. Big comfortable save. But he had any options, so he thought he would tack a shot on, which was it was a half decent strike. But it was comfortable for the keeper. Oh, I'm buzzing here. Norwich are winning 2-0. It's not how we yet. Like, they'll probably fucking come back now on Everton. But there's been that hell on with that Digne, hasn't there? Digne. That Digne kicked off about Benitez ostracising him out. Dreyfus is getting pictures with everybody at the Wham Stadium. Just quickly checking the scores out for you. They've got a long throw. They've put loads of players inside the box here. There you go, long throw. Sunderland trying to clear the lines. It's dropped to O'Sullivan, I think. Oh, good block there by Sunderland. Diaco's bringing this one out. He's trying to run at his man. He's just had to accept the throw in there. Like, there was no way he was getting past him. There was two players around Diaco and he couldn't get round him. Right, I'll quickly check the scores in League 1. Wigan is still 1-0 up. Sheffield 1, Plymouth 0. Plymouth fell away, mind. They have the fell away, haven't they? They were top for ages and all. As it stands now, with Wycombe Wanderers drawing as well. But it's as it stands really. Rotherham top, Sunderland second, Wycombe Wanderers, and then Wigan in fourth. Right back to the game. Sunderland's got a chance here now. Stewart flicks it round to Diaco. Oh no, it's Elliot Embleton. Outside the boot again. It's fell to Stewart. Dan Neal from distance. He's hit the stand. Dan Neal hits one from distance, but it's at the top of the stand. It's not that far up. You're saying it yourself behind the goal. He tries to hit it on the half volley. And might have took a deflection off Pritchard actually. Oh, was that? Sunderland tweeted there. What was that? 2 minutes? No, just seeing Gooch and then lightning strikes. Didn't get that like. Goal kick to them. Breaking play. Oh, Sunderland. Remember to subscribe and hit the thumbs up on this stream. It'll be much appreciated. Hopefully we can get our 60 likes on this one. Right. Got a throw in. Just inside their half really. It's back to Bailey Wright. Now Dan Neal. No, it's Elliot Embleton. This stream is shite like. I wish I had a... I'm going to try and dig it on the laptop next time because this stream is diabolical. Hoffman's got the ball. He's trying to kick this one long down the left hand side. Trying to find Gooch. It's headed forward. Clark with the header. And there's Pell wins the ball. And it's the ball coming down the right hand side again. There are a lot of their players coming down the right hand side. O'Sullivan into the midfield. Back to O'Sullivan on the right again. He's chipped a little class ball at the box. He's good player that O'Sullivan. Corner. He reminds us. He's shouting and screaming at everybody as well as O'Sullivan. He had the ball on the right hand side. A player burst into the box and he just lifted it out into him. It was good. It was a really good ball. Telling you, this O'Sullivan's a good player. I think this is McCorville tapping the corner. It's Norman. It's We just haven't got into the game. We've had a couple of good chances early doors, but we haven't got into it like. Now the ref's having words with, I can't even say, I think Dan Neal in it. The ref's having words with Dan Neal, aye, but no minutes, it's fucking shite. We're being shite the first 27 minutes. The corner's coming in. Ah, it's gone straight out. That was terrible, that corner. Like, but I'm telling you now, Reid, if we continue playing like this and they get a goal, we'll find it very hard to break them down. Like I say, they've already conceded one goal in four or five games. One goal. And they drew that game, they didn't even lose it. Oh yeah, man, you stupid thing. Look, they've got a throw in, and then Accrington's coming down the left hand side now. Has that gone out? Oh, Sunderland. How did that come off a Sunderland player? He was playing keepy up, scoring down the wing. No way. Oh, I'm not even going to repeat that last comment because it will be devastating if it does happen. But I'm saying no at the minute because it's still 0-0. It's still 0-0 as we speak. But they've got a free kick and they've put loads of players into the box. Sunderland need to clear the lines. It's come off an Accrington player. What the hell in the back for? They're crazy. Pritchard flicks it on just to try and get rid of it. He's chasing this one down. Clark Gans back to Savin. Savin has kicked it into touch. What a tatey. What an absolute foul on Sunderland, on it. And the refs give a free kick on O'Sullivan, I think. I think he's given a free kick. Dan Neal's took a quick, give it to Doyle. Doyle's went back to Hoffman. Oh, my back's killing on here, like. Nath, we're not playing the best, like, to be honest. It's an even game, I'd probably say. We've had the best chances. Gooch had one. Ross Stewart headed it down, nearly beat the keeper. Other than that, Hoffman hasn't had to make a save. So it's you know, they've had a canny bit spell in possession, Accrington, but they're not being clinical in the final third. And I think where you're digging our rate is Hoffman hits this one forward. Ross Stewart now to Dan Neal, who's driving forward. He's got players to the left hand side of him. He's given it to Gooch. Neely runs it out to player. Serkin on the overlap. He's chose Serkin. Ball in the box. Players waiting. Stewart! Oh, he's headed it across. Come to Gooch. And he's kicked it over. Fuck, man. That Stewart went back across goal. He should have headed it straight that goal. Good little play by Serkin and Gooch on the left hand side. The little overlap play there. That was cunny, that. Serkin's ball was amazing. Stewart should have went. Why did Stewart not hit it towards goal there? Why did he not hit it towards goal? I'm watching it on me telly, but I'm through the website, you know what I mean? But it's pixelated to bits. I should have had the laptop. I would have been able to see it more clear, but what can you do? I'll do it for next time, like. Around the country, as Flanagan clears one, it's still as we were. Your Dons are beating Portsmouth, Chef Wade are beating Plymouth, Wigan are winning, Rotherham is still drawn 0-0 with Fleetwood. Oh, 2 minutes, pissing up here, like. Here comes Accrington inside the penalty area, lifts one to the other side and headed out by Flanagan, I think it was. Sunderland are all over the place here. That 6 and 7s is like, it's just literally all them. I think it's a tenner, George. I think it's a tenner. £10. I think it's £10, George, to watch at $9.99 or something like that, or £5. I don't even know, to be honest. He's Sullivan. He's driving towards goal. He's got a player on the right hand side of him. He chose to try and loft one into the box, but Gooch done well to block it and then try to get it away. But here comes McConville. Tries to have a strike. Sunderland are not closing him down. What are they doing? Serkin's going to try and see this one out, and he puts it into touch for Accrington. Throw in. I'd say we have had good chances, but we haven't took them, and now you know, if you didn't attack your chances, I said this before, it always leaves that door open for the opposition. And if Accrington score, they'll just sit back. There's a long throw. Headed up by Sunderland rather than away. Headed back into that box. Oh, Sunderland get the lines clear, but it's still with Accrington. Headed forward again into the penalty area. Good bit of defending. That's why we miss Bailey Wright. Headed it back to Hoffman, and he's played the ball straight away to Diacro. Looked like he got fouled, but the refs have a name of it. Savin passes it out Nottingham, I think it is. And now Hamilton plays the ball over the top. Sunderland headed it away, but it's straight into the fucking path of Nottingham. I think it's Nottingham. I'm going to have to turn this up to find out if that was Nottingham or not, because it sounds daft if I see the wrong name. Clear your lines. Pritchard's had to come back and defend. It's all Accrington. All Accrington. Headed forward again by Accrington. Foul. Free kick. 1 yard outside the box. That should have been a foul. Was it? Didn't give it. Nice one, ref. I think the ref let us off there, like, because he was right outside the box, and the player sarcastically claps the referee. I think that's McConville. Oh, Doyle, what you doing, mate? Got away with that one. To Flanagan now. Flanagan, he's running this one forward, a bit like what Doyle does. He's inside their half. He's found Elliot Emberton. Diacro now. Puts one into the box. Corner again, Sunderland. I reckon Pritchard should tap these corners, you know. Alright, just a minute. Ball, Billy Wright lifts one in the box. Ross Stewart couldn't get round his man in time, and it gets cleared on as far as Diacro, edge of the area. He's going to try and run his man. He's got past him, and he lifts one in the box again. Somebody be there on the end of it, man. How many times? Billy Wright. Oh, Elliot Emberton. Sassy. Whoa. Hey, someone's at the door. The dog has gone mad. I'll kill that dog. Go on, you're right. You can just go around the back. You know what I can see. And the dog's gone mental. Wickham Wanderers are 1-0 up. That's no good. Apologies if you've left the stream there. I had to quickly nip out to the front door. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. It'll be much appreciated. There's always something on my streams. That's why they're the boys, man. Sunderland need to pull a finger out. 130 likes, see if we can get it out of 40, everybody. If you haven't liked, check it out and hit it. That didn't make sense at all. Every time someone knocks on the door, the dog guy's mental. Absolute mental. Another long throw by Accrington. Lifted one into the box. Headers there. Oh, Hoffman's just made a fingertip save. Hoffman has just made his fingertip save. Was that Bishop? No, Sykes. What the fuck's Sykes digging up there? No, that was Bishop. I think it would have come off the crossbar, but Hoffman had to put it over the top. Yeah, I'd probably say that's a really good chance. Sullivan with a corner for them. They've had a really good chance. We've had a really good chance. It's even as you like now. Oh my God! If they score here, fucking hell. Corner comes in, headed out by Flanagan. But Accrington still have the ball. Gone back to the goalkeeper. They're keeping the ball. They're keeping the possession. There's another one, Lang by Savin. He's trying to come down the right hand side. Flicked on by, I think that was Serkin. What's he digging that for? Hoffman is our number one by a mile. That was another quick long throw. Ball at the box by Accrington. Headers there. Oh my God, we're all out of the shop. Are you off? Side of a key. Oh, we're being dispossessed again. As Accrington player went down. It should be 1-0 Accrington. Sunderland were all out of the shop. Sunderland are all out of the shop. Alan says this is why they watch the streams, because something always happens. I tell you what, who was that Sirkin? If Sirkin didn't fly in there and clear that ball, and then we cleared it again, that would have been 1-0 then. Telling you. Oh, hey, dog. Get in here. His shirt does me head. It keeps rising up my back. But it's not looking the best. Like, we're not looking the best. The substitutes we haven't got. The bench doesn't look strong either. The bench is. On the bench we've got Patterson, O'Brien. Yeah, he's been terrible recent. Hilamaji, Diamond, Hawks, Tri Hume, Denver Hume. So it's not like it's like we 9 shots or 6. Accrington shots, mate, have been all out of the shop. They've had one good chance, and then Sunderland's had one good chance. You know what I mean? But it's a very even game, very even as you like. Dog's sitting right at my feet. You'll get knocked, lass. There's your mum. Here's your mum. She's barking away. It's just a break in play because one of their players are down, but their goalkeeper's got it now. They're still in possession. Yeah, they're in possession now. Goalkeeper's going to kick this one. That's fucking mad, that. Remember, if you can put the comments of the scores, you know, if like say a team scores in League 1 or anywhere like in the Premier League and that, just put it in the comments so I can quickly see rather than going raking through my phone. And it's someone's turned the lights on. Who's seen that on the chat? Did that happen on your stream? It looked like somebody turned lights on and trying to be clearer. Paul, my dog is called Sassy. Sassy by name, sassy by nature. She's a nightmare. French bulldog. Accrington now on the left hand side this time with Pell. Plays it back. Clark. He's went long on the left hand side. Sunderland are not closing anybody down. They're just allowing them to have the ball, sorry. And Pell's went to O'Sullivan on the left, on the right now. He's got to overlap. He's used it this time. Ball gets put into the box. Cleared out by Sunderland. And then away by Pritchard. Why are we sitting so deep? Why are we sitting so deep? Proper League 1 team, most like. Accrington's got... It looks like they're playing 5... Could have been a penalty. Could have been a penalty. Got in front of Doyle. Kicked them. We've kicked the ball long. Now here comes Diaco. We've got a chance to break now. On the counter. Diaco waiting for support. He's going to run at the man. He does. He hits one just out of the bar. Hey, listen. Why are we sitting this deep? We're just standing off. Look, I looked at the screen now, right? And it looked like they were playing about 4 strikers or something. About 5 at the front. God damn, man. They're just lining up waiting. And they could have had a penalty there. I think Doyle went to clear the ball, but the man, as he's kicked it, the man come charging in and he got the man as well. But the ref didn't give it, thank God. 42 minutes in, it's 0-0. Hey, they come again. What's going on, Sunderland, man? I think Accrington are growing confidence in this game. Diaco brings this one down from a pass from Stewart. He's got a player ahead of him. He's had to try and dribble past 3 players again. No one's helping him. Pritchard, but ball got cleared. Into touch, did it? Nah. How is Sunderland, man? What you doing? This is better. Little give and go. Flanagan's played a class ball down the wing now for Elliot Embleton. The Accrington defenders come in, slid in and knocked it into touch. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Mason says we need a foot. Oh, ball in the box. Yeah, is that to get cleared by Accrington? Is this going to go out? Sunderland thought, I think. He's given a foul. The linesman's a proper tit. He's going like that with his flag. And just the lad's about 7 foot bigger than Pritchard. He didn't even touch him. He's a replayer. Oh, wait, man. That is diabolical officiating now. Who's seen that? That was terrible, lad. That's official. Wow. Man City beat Chelsea 1-0, I was saying it. Bristol City beating Fulham 2-1. Forgot what I was saying now, like, but we're playing canny bad like now. Pardon me. Here we're going again. O'Sullivan. McCornville looked like he had a high boot, but the ref didn't give it. Pell. Whoa, what an interception there. Is that Flanagan? What an interception there by Tom Flanagan. There was a ball like played down towards Peel. He heads it, runs onto it, just about to shoot that goal. Flanagan tosses his body in the way, took a little bit of a knock, corner them. Here comes the corner. I get your point, mate, with Alves as well. There's another one you could toss in there. Why sign him if we're not going to play him? I must have seen something different when we were scouting him. Here comes the corner. I think that's O'Sullivan. He's been tapping all the corners. Waiting for it to come in. Here it comes. Good ball in. Headed out by Sunderland. That's Flanagan again. See how he's much improved today. Diaco. Headed back on by Accrington. Flanagan away again. Back into the box again by Accrington. Fuck, I hate it when they can't keep the ball down. They've got some really tall players, Accrington. And as soon as they start ping balling the ball, headering it, they're winning every header. That Pell who plays in the midfield, he's massive. He's really tall for a midfielder. But remember, everyone who's watching, hit the thumbs up and subscribing, much appreciated. I keep mentioning it because people who's new, who's just dropped in and not have heard us. Now you've got to remind people, because everybody forgets. I forget when I'm watching people's stuff. Flanagan, free kick. What for now? Dan Nails fouled Pell, I think. Ball guns up. Oh, Flanagan dove in with his head, and the refs gave a free kick for Accrington. Two nil MK Dons. It looks like they're going to beat Pompey. Well, that's alright for us really, because we're playing them next Saturday. But they always up the game when they play us. They always do. And the Sunderland need to up their game because we're playing terrible here. But can it get the second ball? Gooch wins that one to Pritchard. But then Clark just kicks it into touch. 3 minutes at a time. Circling with the throw in. Inside of Accrington's off. He's tapping forever with his throw, like. He's played it to Gooch. The stream is crashing like mad. It's like a rainbow colour now. Right, that's gone. I've got the stream back. Cirkin gets past one defender brilliantly. Wins the foul off Pell. And then the Accrington player smashes it into Pell's face. What the day in? Why? Oh, fannying about with this. O'Sullivan being a prick. Cirkin. Is Diaco kicking this one in? He does really well. He's tried to dribble it past the defender. Oh, he's stood on the ball. Diaco! Oh, Sunderland should be 1-0 up. Oh my god. Really good defending. One of the defenders stood on the ball, and then Diaco picks up the loose, drives inside the penalty area, smashes it towards goal, and I think it was Clark who sliced it out with the bar. Cannot see. I think it was Clark, aye. And now we've got a corner. There's knee football. The balls went missing. But it's a corner to Sunderland. Elliot Embleton's got a new ball from somewhere, and they've went down to tackle it. I think it's 0-0. I think it's 0-0 half time. Here comes the corner. Waiting for it to get brought in. Elliot Embleton now we're it. Oh, the keeper spills it, but I think Accrington can get this one clear. Ah, good play by Dan Naylor. Dan Naylor's got it inside the penalty area. Offside. Fuck's sake. And I think that's off time, everyone. It's off time. Level after 45. It's got 0-0 written all over this game, like, on it. Two teams who just... Do you know what, to be honest? Get me words out. Accrington give a good account of themselves. They could have easily had a penalty given. Any other ref normally in this fucking terrible league with officials normally do give penalties for stuff like that. But no, he didn't give a penalty. They've had a canny few fingertip save by Hoffman. Sunderland the same, but more about the same chances. It's a very even game. It's like a stalemate, cancelling each other out. Knee midfield, we keep losing the ball in the midfield, and it's 0-0. I'm going to quickly nip to the toilet, everybody. Give us a second. Fucking 0-0, eh? Back. Just having a filling me drink up there, everyone. Sorry about that. Right, back on here. See what people are saying. Yeah, people will be pissed off, I would imagine. Norman says, after getting a good hiding on Tuesday, nothing has changed. A bit like when Ross Stewart was manager. Ross Stewart? Fucking hell, I remember that twat. It was boring, wasn't it? Went to 0-0, but we were drawing all the time. But it's a bit of a nightmare. Like they're not just not gelling in the midfield anymore. Like, can you remember when Pritchard and Dan Nail and Elliot Embleton were linking up mint? They were giving goals and just linking up class together and creating some space and putting some good through balls forward. There's none of that whatsoever. It's just like up in the air. They haven't got the ball down on the ground. When the ball's loose, we're losing our. Like, we're not getting the second ball. we'll last to every ball. What's bouncing about. Steamy nothing like. No, that's not the best analogy like, but Paul says, can you please say hi to Princess Beverly? I will donate a £5 for the Bradley Larry Foundation. Oh, that's class, that. Princess Beverly, hello. Paul's going to donate a £5 to the Bradley Larry Foundation. That's quality, mate. That's what you like to see. Rotherham is second now in the league. Aye, Jack Ross, that's what I thought. Ross Stewart. When he says Ross Stewart, I was like, yeah, it's Jack. Jackie boy. But nah, we're not linking up, man. There's knee midfield for Sunderland. Like, we've come down the wings and putting balls in the box. We've done kind of well for that. But there's been no one on the end of them. Daniel smacking one hour. Good chance there. Kyle, we are playing exactly the same way as Accrington, in my opinion. We're not creating enough in the final third. The midfield is non-existent at the minute, like as the stream skips. We're being resorted from the midfield. It's shots outside the box. When we've got down the wing, we have put some good balls in. Ross Stewart had a really, really good chance. I don't know why. For one of the balls what got delivered in the box, he headed it across the box. And I didn't know why he didn't header it straight at goal, because he could have twisted his egg and put some power on it, make the keeper work, you know what I mean? But he headed it across and it got cleared. There could have been 1-0 up, could have been a penalty easily for them, I think it is. And anyway, it just showed you the replay. But it's an even game. It's got 0-0 written all over it on it. You can just see it now. The game behind the stadium is more entertaining than this. It's just literally Sunderland they're not stepping up like they have in the Chef Wed game. Like I thought there would have been a reaction to the Lincoln defeat, but at the minute, let's hope it's just a game of 2 halves, and the first half was the shit half, because we need to up our game all over the park defensively. At times, was looked nervous really when they had 2 penalty shouts. Hoffman had to tip 1 hour, but other than that, Flanagan's improved, definitely improved. They got inside the box as the player went to hit it. He tossed his body on the line, blocked it out for the corner. But the stats will probably see it's a very even game. I can imagine, or it might just edge Accrington, to be honest. Just showing the scores around the League One. And that will put us still in second, I can imagine. Quickly check. Hopefully, in any way. No, we've dropped down to third. Wycombe Wanderers are top of the league now. On the same amount of games as us. 1 point more than us. Rotherham dropped to second. Shut up, man. We're third. 2 draw. Like, obviously, I want to check the door. Move. Leave one there. Go on. Daft dog, man. Barking at Nout. It's sitting there now. But like I say, we dropped down to third, so it is like a must win now, really, isn't it? And we definitely can't afford to lose it. Never mind, it's a must win. I'm showing you the interview now on the telly of Tri Hume. I didn't know why we haven't seen him striking that right back. Like I didn't know, because probably he's been playing a wing back system at that, and he might not be suited to playing a wing back system, because we're playing 3 centre halves, circling on one side. No, then we can't be really, because he's got Gooch playing further up, and Gooch must be playing further up, because we've got circling on that side. Fucking all what system it is at the moment, to be honest. I think it's a 3-5-2. I'm assuming. – 3-5-2-1 even. Oh, fuck knows. Couldn't tell you. The way the players are playing at the minute, it doesn't look like they're playing out. But we've got 3 centre halves. Then I think Diako's playing on that as a right wing back, but he's really far up the pitch. And then on the opposite side we've got Serkin, and then Gooch playing like further on. Then Pritchard in the middle with Dan Neal, and then obviously Elliot Embleton Stewart up top. I'd love to know the formation, to be honest. I want to see if I can find it. Any ideas, anybody? Totally agree with Mason saying Stewart needs somebody playing off him. Always said that. That's why I think the Defoe signing would be a stroke of genius. Why not? You can imagine, right? Can you remember when Fletcher headed that goal down for him and he hit it on the volley? He was there. The man in and around the striker, headed it down, bang, he'll hit the target every time. Stewart, he'll win the ball for you and he can flick it down to Defoe and he'll hit the target every time. Makes sense, really, I think, they bring Defoe in. Not just for his goals or his stuff on the pitch, what he can do off the pitch for our strikers. Look, I can remember when he was at the team and Madger was a young lad. He learnt Madger a lot in his trade, and Madger took that on board and he applied that on the pitch, and that's why he got his move what he wanted, didn't he, really? But I really do think we should bring Defoe in. Like, I wouldn't have been that asked about Defoe, right, if Broadhead was still fit, because we were playing Broadhead just off Stewart, and they were complimented Stewart when he had Broadhead up top with him. But for now, fuck knows. I didn't like it when he's up there by himself. Mate, I think if Defoe signed, it would bring about another 5,000 supporters back to the stadium. I really do. That's why I believe. I believe it'll bring more horses on seats in the stadium. But then he brings all of his knowledge and expertise to the youth, and then obviously he knows where the goal is still. He said on Sky Sports News that he's still fit. He still feels fit. He says his mind's still in it. He wants to play, and he wants to get out there. And hopefully, I'd imagine him back in the stadium. Like, man, fucking hell, it'd be absolute amazing. Hopefully, he's still got it. You know what I mean? And hopefully we can get him. It's one of them. Like, you know, it's just a pipe dream. I think. Like, I don't think he'll come. Maybe back on here, quickly crack on with people, what they're saying. Gooch is playing his usual position. No, he's playing on the left hand side, Norman. Normally Gooch plays on the right and he has a nightmare, but he's playing on the left this time. He put a good ball in the box as well. He done a good link up play with Serkin 1 or 2 times, but it's still not good enough, really, is it, the way we're playing this first half? Right. Just waiting for the second half to kick back off. Couple of seconds to go. It should be kicking off now. Yeah, we're not on. I didn't think it's a streak yet. What would you class as a streak? 4 games? 3 games maybe. A few people, if you're not following us on Twitter, it's just GILESY1973. A few people on there it's thinking that it's not a good time to be going through a streak. But it's terrible off for football, absolutely boring. What do you reckon, Len? How many games would you say is a streak? Inconsistency is Covent Racing. He's not learning. Darkside Call says, how do folks, how we're playing? I just got up after night shift. Mate, it's an even game, put it that way. And to see an even game, it tells you everything you need to know. We're not playing the best. We've had a couple of chances. That's about that. They've had a couple of chances. They had a good penalty shout. Other than that, we're not having the best of days, like. It's like, yeah, you were expecting a reaction after the Lincoln game, man. We expect them to go out there and put 4 or 5 past them, and well, even 3, put 2 or 3 past them, and just get the 3 points. The main objective. And it doesn't look like it's happening at the minute. If put it this way, I said this earlier. If Accrington score, I cannot see us even getting a draw. Or we might nick a draw later on, but they need to seriously improve. I hope it's a game of 2 halves, and anyway, like I said earlier, it's just about to kick back off. Just about to kick back off in a minute. I really do prefer Gooch on the left when somebody was saying that Gooch is playing his usual position. I prefer him on the left. And when he's got to defend, he can't. So Gooch is a player who you've got to leave further up the pitch. And to be honest, on the left-hand side, he's much better in that position. For me, in any way. But like you say, they all need to improve. That's if we want the 3 points in any way. Waiting for them. Hey, they're coming, hey, they're coming, hey, they're coming. Just about to kick off now, boys and girls. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Plymouth 1. Alan says we're playing a 4-2-3-1. But we're playing 3 centre-halves, so I think we are. Bailey Wright playing right back, like. He's played right back before, actually, come to think about it. And he's done a really good job at right back. And I think you're right, I think he might be. Just waiting for the half to get kicked off. Accrington's going to kick this one off. Yeah, Newcastle's winning 1-0 apparently. I think they'll get out of it, mate, I really do. I'd love it if they went down, but I don't think they will. They're Newcastle now are out the bottom 3. Yep, they're out the bottom 3. Bastards. There's a pigeon on the pitch. Is he going to pick it up? Oh, he's chased it away. That's the most bit of entertainment we've had all game. A pigeon stuck on the pitch. God, hey, mate. Oh, well played, Sunderland. Get the win. I didn't think he's made any changes. Neither was Accrington. Oh, well, Sunderland. Oh, they are. Sunderland are making a change. Is that O'Brien, you know, I've just seen run on the pitch? Oh my god, it is. O'Brien's on. O'Brien is on. I'm not quite sure who went off, but Aidan O'Brien's on the pitch. I'm not sure who it was. Who's went off. Comment below if you know. I haven't really checked. But Aidan O'Brien's on the pitch. And Accrington have just kicked this one right into the mix. Sunderland get a clear. I wonder who went off for Aidan O'Brien. Pritchard. Fucking Pritchard. Alright, now he just doesn't want to win the game. For Hoffman nearly got lobbed, but the keeper was wise to it. What the hell of fucking hell would you take Pritchard off for? He must have picked a knock up. He must have picked a knock up. Must have. I'm going to have a double check. Give us a second. Bailey Wright, out wide. Oh, it's intercepted too easy. Sunderland fucking all over the place there, like. Oh yeah, Jack Diako's got it. Beats one. Tries to play a forward ball there, but it didn't work. And Bailey Wright is being slung down to the ground, but nothing given. And the balls went back to Savin. Savin now kicks this one long. Flicked on by Circum, but it's gone out for the throw into Accrington. Throw into Accrington. And not like I definitely did. Here comes Sunderland now. Dan Neal. What can he do? Links. My stream's crashing a little bit. Here comes Diacro on the right hand side. He's going to try and stand his man up. Played a class little ball forward now to Elliot Embleton. Elliot, he's gone dribbling into the box. He puts one in. Heads it up. The defender heads it up and then out again. It's going to drop to Bailey Wright. He flicks it back across. I love Bailey Wright, mate. Like on this back in this team, like he looks so composed. And he's giving it to Doyle. And Doyle's steaming forward. Look at Doyle gone. He's giving it to O'Brien. Ball roll. Shoots. Deflection. Goal! Yeah! Ian O'Brien. Oh my god. He's fucking shite. Oh, he's just had a ban. There's a flare on the pitch and everything. Oh, it's Sunderland. Oh my god. We were just torturing Ian O'Brien. And then he comes up with a goal. Assist from Callum Doyle. What do I know? Fucking nout. It come off the defender. He stuck a leg out. It come off him. Lifted out of the keeper. Sunderland are 1-0 up. We needed that. We needed that. I was just about to put a tweet out there and all saying Pritchard must have took a knock to bring on O'Brien. Yes, what do I know? Nothing. Well done, Aidan. He needed that for his confidence. Get in. I'm glad I didn't get on the chat because you would have let us know. Right, I'll quickly change the scoreline everyone because it pisses people off when I did it. Your belly is rumbling like mad. I'm clamming. Away. Wake up. Yeah, you gone. Has that one changed? Done. I think I've got another one to change on here and all, and then we are away. Give us a minute. That's that. Yes, Sunderland 1-0 up. Get on. It was the writing what comes along the bottom. I put now on Accrington 0, Sunderland 1. Like the scoreline will be long there and all. Now Sunderland look much better here. Oh, I need more light there. Nah, I fucking didn't care. Right, here we go. O'Brien now trying to win the ball back. The defenders for Accrington pushes the forward door to Pell. He's going to lay it back off. I think that's to Clark. And they've lost possession because Sunderland have intercepted them. Oh my god, I'm out with the moon with that, everyone. I'm out with the moon with that. I was just about to... Do you know what I was just about to tweet out? Pritchard must have took one hell of a knock to bring on O'Brien. I'm glad I didn't because I would have looked like a right spanner. 2 seconds later, chance Accrington, good bit of goalkeeping. Hoffman off his line quick. And he's trying to roll this one out quick, but there's no one there. Serkin now. Ah, he's played the... What the hell? That was crap by Serkin. Doyle's had to come across to clear this one. I was just about to put a tweet out saying about Pritchard and O'Brien coming on. And then what guns and happens? Pritchard's... O'Brien, sorry, scores. Class. Bailey Wright should see this one. He heads it up. Diacro can't control it. It's bounced down for an Accrington player, which it has done all game. When the ball's in the air, the second ball drops down for them. Still plenty time to play in this game. Give us a quick second, everybody. I'm just checking something. League 1. We're top of the league. I had to do it. We're currently top of the league. Who was saying it's a losing streak on Twitter? Fucking hell. I shouldn't have said that. I'm jinxing it. Touch wood, now it happens. Touch wood, now it happens. But we're top of the league. 53 points. Wickham Wanderers on 52. Rotherham on 51. 2 games in Andor. Wigan, 22 games only played, and we played 27. 48. But you've got to get them points on the board. Got to get them points on the board. Oh, they've just had a header at goal there, and I was just talking to years as it happened. I was just looking on the chart, and Bishop had a header. He got up high, and it just headed it wide of Hoffman's bar. Look at that post. Paul says red and white army. Jesus Christ, I thought you said red card. Imagine. Are you seeing red? I was thinking red card, no. I'm nervous as out, mate. Nervous as out. I know I've went a bit quiet, everyone, but Sunderland have pressed high and won a throw in deep inside of Accrington's off on the right hand side, our right hand side that is, and I think we're just waiting for the throw to come along. Who's going to take this throw? Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. We much appreciated. Chance now. Nah, Accrington clear the lines. Shite there by Sunderland. Diaco's tried to chase this one down. Oh, really good play by Sunderland though for Dan Neal. O'Brien outside the box. Use Cirkin. Gooch now. Lift it in. Oh, he puts it along the ground. He should have lifted it in. There was plenty of players in the box. He put it along the ground, did Gooch. Instead of lifting it out of the top. And they clear the lines, but it's a Sunderland throw-in. That's better by Sunderland. Oh, man. You know, Sunderland, we need a second goal, like, just to calm the nerves. I'm shitting bricks here. We've got this throw-in still. Gooch controls it. And oh, is that Flanagan? It is. What? Oh, no, Ross Stewart. He looks a double of Flanagan now. It's this stream. It's this link. It's terrible. Dan Neal controls this one. He keeps this on the ground. He lifts one out of the top there, and as I said that, to Diaco. Diaco now. He's beat this man loads of times. He's played it in the midfield. Back out wide now. Elliot Embleton tries to run at his man. He nearly lost the ball. Bailey Wright again, who's ventured very far forward. Diaco. Elliot Embleton. Foul, surely. Nothing given. Still with Elliot. Right in the corner flag. The refs pulled this back. And Diaco's down. He'll not get... Is he going to get up? He's getting up. He's getting up. Thank the Lord for that. And imagine if he went off. Imagine if he went off. I'm going to have to flick it off and flick it back on. So I'm miles behind. Oh, wait. I'll flick this off a minute. I've just flicked the game off and flicked it back on. So Sunderland's got a set piece here. I'm going to have to... oh my god, when it does that now. Try and sort the stream out because it's just having a nightmare. Wait, wow, no, we are. Right, set piece, here we're going. Elliot Embleton's on this one. I am always behind on these. Ball's coming into the box. Headed out. It's dropped. Oh my life. That's a goal kick for them. Goal kick for Accrington. Savon's going to be taking this one. Mason says we're going to turn out now. I wonder who scored for them. I want to have a quick check because they've just signed a new player from Hull, and he's McGuinness, and he's a bit of an animal, like, and I've got a funny feeling it could be in. It's not telling us. Not telling us at the minute, like. But we're going to turn it up. We need to hold on to this win. We're going for the second goal. We need a win. Remember, I did guess 1-0. There's plenty of time to play, like. Please don't fuck up Sunderland. We need this win, like, we're desperate for it. Teams, well, I wouldn't say teams are winning all around us, but Will King, he's a good player. He stepped up with White coming in. He stepped up to the plate, didn't he? Thinking that White's going to be the new main man, and before his incident on the pitch, Will King stepped up. Oh, Cirkin. I was watching the game now when commentating. Cirkin just puts it into touch. Son of man, they need to stop digging that. We keep putting the ball into touch. Ian Curry's dropped in and says, alright mate, oh yeah. Paul says Stuart will get a second. Fingers crossed, lads, fingers crossed. We need it, like, we need it. I can always, you know what, like I said, it was being an even game. They've had plenty of chances, these. And I think that's... oh, hey man, ball played over the top for Accrington, and it's got to drop there from a Cornville, I think, and it's been put into touch from Callum Doyle for another throw in. Hey, I'm choking for a drink. They're going to play this one at the box here. Accrington with the ball in the box. Hoffman's got to be wise. Headed out. Oh, that's Sunderland. Wow, my God, my heart is in my mouth. It looked like a Sunderland player pushed one of theirs, and the refs give them a yellow card, and then the ball dropped to an Accrington player, and he smashed it, and I thought, oh, bottom corner, and it just went wide. But here's the push. Who was it? Flanagan and all. Not really much on it, but it was a little bit of a push, and they were shouting at the ref, and the ref just gave me a yellow card. Tell me to shut up. Hussein says he's alright, Jonesy mate. I've not watched the game. Can you fill us in of what I've missed so far as Aidan O'Brien's goal? It took a deflection really. The defender left the leg out and lifted out with the keeper. Other than that, it's been a very even game. I wouldn't say we've bossed it, and you know, they just haven't been clinical in the final third. They haven't really troubled, apart from once. They haven't troubled Hoffman, where he had to tip it over. Hoffman comes out quick off his line and he collects that one really well. I'm clapping him as if I'm at the stadium. Oh no, man, I'm too nervous. I just need this win. We just need this win. As I say, by hook or crook. I didn't say that like. There's another long ball by Hoffman. Tried to play in Ross Stewart, but it got cleared easily, and that's just pressure back towards Sunderland. Dan Neal headers one. Circling controls it really well. Plays it into O'Brien. O'Brien turns, Gans one way, turns the other way. That's good play by O'Brien. Diacko uses him on an overlap, and then O'Brien back to Diacko inside the penalty area. Diacko, oh, the ball just got away from him. Corner. Class little link up play with Diacko and O'Brien there. Little give and goes, little 1-2s, got in the box. O'Brien's ball, and the ball just got away from Diacko, and the defender panicked and just kicked it into touch for a corner. Corner being took quickly. O'Brien's tried to win it. Corner again. Put this into the box, man. You didn't want to be playing short corners like that. Or was it a throw? It was a throw earlier, and now it's a corner. Being took quick. Diacko. Flanagan, he's got to put this in the box. Oh, he's played Bailey right in. Who's trying to chip the keeper? It's gone up. Oh, and it's gone headed out for another corner. Sunderland piling on the pressure now. You've got to give credit where credit's due. Since O'Brien's come on, he's played class. I wouldn't say class like, but he's played well. He hasn't been the typical O'Brien. Gooch, he lifts one into the box. Headed out again. He's got to try and win the loose ball. He jumps sort of on the back of the player, and that's going to be a goal kick. It is. Goal kick. Goal kick. Unlucky there, lads. Unlucky. Wigan 2 up. Wickham 2 up. Pompey have pulled one back. It's a dangerous scoreline, 2-1. Pompey might get an equaliser. You see the mountains in the background there on this stream here. It looks class. Sunderland fans singing loud and proud behind the Accrington goal in that stand, and there's the goal kick by Savin, headed up by Dan Neal. Then he heads it up again. Keep it down on the ground, lads. See, we need to keep it down. It's just ping balling backwards and forwards. They need to head it down. O'Brien brings it down. That's better. Dan Neal now plays in a little give and go with O'Brien. I like O'Brien in the midfield, like he's playing mid. Out wide, Elliot Embleton, sorry, into the middle. Good little give and go again. Sunderland starting to link up now. This is why I'm enjoying this now. We're starting to link up, starting to do some give and goes and that. And the ball's played right out wide to Diacko. He's got a player ahead of him. He's used Ross Stewart, who's been pushed. Free kick right outside the box. Who's taking this free kick? Pritchard off. That might be Elliot Embleton. The fourth official. Their manager's gone absolutely mental. Is this a red card? No, it's just a talking to. Diacko comes inside. He gives the ball to Ross Stewart, and the man, Ross Stewart feels the contact. Guns down. Free kick just outside the box. Please, Sunderland. I'm not looking at the chat. I've turned the chat off for a second. I'm not. Well, it's not off. I just flicked it off. I'm not looking because I'll open this guns in. I think Gooch and Elliot Embleton are standing out with this. Elliot should tack this. Dan Neal comes out. He wants his little sixpence worth. Nah, he's just gone at Sunderland could easy peel. A player could easy peel off here and then smash it towards goal. Let's see who's tacking it. I think it's going to be Elliot. Good chance. Top left hand corner. Oh wait. Here we're going. Now the keeper's gone further to the left. Probably to the right now. He'll have to lift it over the wall. It's a big wall. Or if he drills it lower. Good chance. Here it comes. Ah, just over the bar. Bastard. Doncaster's pull one back. Doncaster's pull one back. Ah, it's just over the bar. The keeper would have seen that out in any way, to be honest. The keeper would have seen that out, in my opinion, there. Remember, everybody, if you're watching, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We've only recently passed 3,000, but we absolutely flew past it as if it was standing still. We're nearly, I'll tell you what we're on anyway. We are on 3,275. He's a flying. Neal Redden one. Ha. Oh, Hoffman skewed this one badly. But Bailey Wright brought this one out of the air. Amazing. But his pass was sloppy. And now here comes Accrington. We need this second goal. We need this second goal. Accrington's driving forward. They play the ball out on the wing. But Bailey Wright slid in. Is that a free kick? Nothing given. They still win possession though on the left hand side. Then they put a ball in the box. Oh, headed across, but Sunderland got a clear. The strike's there. Flanagan puts a foot in, and now here comes Sunderland on the counter attack. We've got Gooch now sprinting ahead. He's got Bailey Wright. He plays it out wide. He's Ross Stewart now. He cuts inside, and he's got defended really well. Really well defending. Corner Sunderland. Really good play there on the counter attack. Sunderland. We broke with pace. Gooch, we had O'Brien, he had Diaco on the other side, he found Ross Stewart and he just ran into the player but won the corner nonetheless. Elliot with the corner. How well, boys, get a second goal, that's what we need. Waiting for this ball to get put in. Here it comes. Elliot Embleton straight in the keeper's hands. What was that? The keeper just grabbed that so easy and he's sent McCornville, I think it is, on O'Sullivan away. But we just see this one at a touch for a Sunderland throw-in. And O'Sullivan's got a mental with Accrington team because they didn't press up, they didn't offer him any support, and Sunderland win the ball back in possession. But it's mental if you want. What likes we're on, we'll quickly have a double check because I like to get out at 100 if we could for the stream. We're only on 58. Well, we're not digging at this stream then if it's only on 58, we don't know. Right, here we can, who cares in anyway. Accrington got a throw in. About 10-15 yards inside Sunderland half. Oh, I'm nervous, me, like I always do when this happens with Sunderland. Long throw by O'Sullivan. He's going to try and get it in the box. Peel flicks this one on. Sunderland headed it down rather than out. Get it clear, lads. What they're doing. It's dropped to Accrington outside the box. Dan Neal slides in there, but clear it. Oh, you've cleared it straight to him. What a save, Hoffman. Fuck me. Sunderland didn't know what to do. Hoffman with a monster save. What minute's at? 65. 65. Hoffman min save. Wow, what a save Hoffman now. He's the replay. The ball comes to Accrington on the left hand side. He squares it in the box. It looked like Flanagan. It looked like, I think it's Serkin. I don't know who it was. Flanagan or Serkin slid, knocked it straight to an Accrington player, right inside the penalty area, and they just smash it towards goal. And Hoffman's down quick, makes the save. Monster save that. 65 minutes in, that could have been. That could be vital come the final whistle, that. And Accrington's got the wind beneath the feet and they're coming at us. if that's the read saying. Diacko though, he gets the loose ball. He tries to give it to O'Brien, but his pass wasn't the best. And Accrington come away with the ball. Foul, that wasn't a foul, he didn't do out. He's gone quickly nip to the toilet, give us 5 seconds. Or maybe 1 minute. That juice has gone straight through you. Has out happened. Doesn't look like it, everyone. Doesn't look like it. Oh, O'Brien. He's got the ball. He tried to play Stewart in, but it come off Accrington Stanley's player's head. But Sunderland still have the ball in anyway. Bailey Wright got pulled back there, but the ref didn't even give it an advantage. But we still have the ball, and then we've lost it again. Do you know what? There was a spell earlier, right? About 5-10 minutes in where Sunderland were playing some good footy, and they've just Stewart. Oh, you heading that down there, lad? Stewart headed down to O'Brien. It looks like O'Brien's pulled his hamstring. To be honest. He's trying to walk it off, I think. Bailey Wright guns up, wins the header, free kick. He jumped on the back of him. And Bailey Wright's having an argument with, it looks like McConville. Is that? Aye, McConville. The both went up for the header, but you know when one comes down on top of the other, the ref gave a free kick straight to them. Oh my god, this game! I cannot stand watching it. Like it's got us really nervous. 1-0 is not enough. I think. Oh, clear it. Soughton gets this one clear. He's found Gooch. You've got Ross Stewart in the midfield. What the fuck? Ross Stewart makes a run now. Gooch has burst forward. He beats one, beats two. Foul on Gooch though, in a good area. Flanagan plays it quick. Right, Wigan 2-1, Gillingham 1-1. Not really much change. What matters to us really? Fleetwood 0, Rotherham 0. That's good. A good result for us. Everton have pulled one back against Norwich. They were 2-0 up. Throw into Sunderland. Diacko's going to take this one. We need someone to go further forward, like up beyond, down the right hand side. Diacko's not tapping this one. I don't know what's happened. Oh, Bailey Wright's gone across to take it, playing right back, playing really well at right back. He throws it into the space for O'Brien to try and run into, but it's come off an Accrington player. He clears his lines. Nottingham downfield, all the way through to... oh, fucking hell. Dan Neal had to quickly come in and help Flanagan there. The ball got away from him a little bit. And now here comes Sunderland. Serkin. He's gone 8-1 from distance. Took a deflection. Corner Sunderland. Serkin was about 40 yards out and he let rip. And it just come off a Accrington player and went into touch. Sunderland. Corner. We need to make these corners count. Ross Stewart's 6'4". You know what I mean? We can try and hit him. Callum Doyle 6'2" or 3 I think he is. We've got to be, Flanagan the same 6'3". We've got to be hitting them. Elliot Emberton comes across to take this one. Oh wait, good ball lad. Flanagan's up there, Doyle's up there. Ball's coming in. Someone win it straight to an Accrington player. And now they're clearing it. Get it down on the ground. Oh, it's dropped. Free kick. I mean, how and why? Just two players going for the ball and the refs decided to give Accrington a free kick. It was the ball. What hit the freak? The ref is an absolute tool. The ball has went and hit O'Sullivan in the chest and then went away to a Sunderland player. So O'Sullivan, being clever, tosses himself to the ground because the ball hit him. And the ref gives a free kick for a ball hitting him in the chest. Mental. Can't wait to get out of this league just because of these officials. Like Absolute terrible. What, Bolton 1-0. Who scored? Who scored for Bolton Wanderers? They beat Ipswich 1-0. I should have went to that game and all. I can't get to that game either. Fucking nightmare. I'll try my best again anyway. Sunderland, if I play down and it looks like a bad injury, I think it's Flanagan. No, it's not. Is that Dan Neal? Yeah, his links at shit. That's Ross Stewart. I thought it looked like Flanagan. From a distance with it, we're a very bad stream. Flanagan and Stewart look similar. But nah, he's alright. He's up on his feet now. And Hoffman's coming across to take his free kick, I think it is. Oh, he's a drop ball. Drop ball. Kieron Neal score for Bolton. They've just signed that Man City goalkeeper, aren't they? Oh, I can't remember his name. He used to be the goalkeeper for Accrington. I didn't know what happened with him with his loan spell. But as soon as he went back to Man City, he went straight back out to Bolton Wanderers. O'Brien, he tried a little back heel when he lost possession. That's fucking stupid, that. Tries to win it back, but still with Accrington, and they're coming down the right hand side. Sunderland circuit headers this one away. O'Brien, good control. He plays the ball out of the top. Look, trying to find Diacro. Should have probably given it to Elliot Embleton. It was a bit more of an easy pass. Accrington looking to try and get this equaliser now. Good interception by Lyndon Gooch. And he plays the ball forward, trying to find Ross Stewart down the channel, but it's going to get cleared. Ah, Ross Stewart nearly got there. He nearly got there, but Accrington bring this ball out. He nearly got there. Oh my God, that was so close. O'Sullivan, free kick outside the box. Oh, the ref didn't give it. The officials are off the tits. There was a free kick. Dan Neal had held the Accrington player O'Sullivan, and he went down, and it was a free kick. Even I said it was a free kick, and the ref didn't even give it. And now here comes Accrington pressing high. Obviously, fairly breathed with that bad decision, and the balls went through to the defence, and no Sunderland player is in sight. We're just sitting back too much. We've only got a fucking conceding in this. Chance! Good save by Hoffman. We got away with that one, like I think it's Pell. They get forward, headed it down. Pell's inside the box. It comes off his thigh. He has a strike. It comes off his thigh and it rolls through to Hoffman. If that's on his laces, Hoffman's going to struggle saving that because it was right next to him. And now, I tell you what, Accrington's just piling under pressure a bit now. Like, they're having a good spell of possession. Try to create some good chances as well. Savin, the goalie, he's got the goal kick. Waiting for this one to get cleared. He's pumped this one downfield, right inside our half. Flicked on by an Accrington player. And now here comes Sunderland. Oh, terrible pass, man. Gooch, man. Need to do something here. Do you know what? I'm not bothered letting the team have a bit of time on the ball just to, try and save a bit of energy and come again. But Sunderland are literally letting them create some good chances. Here comes Flanagan now. Oh, he's just Stewart. He pulled him back. Oh, second yellow. See you later. Oh, he sent him off. Oh, what a TNT. Why did he pull him down? He's on the yellow card. What a muppet. 76 minutes in. Sykes. What an idiot. Bill Sykes, mate. In your boy. Sykes off. Oh, second yellow. What a tighty. I'm over the moon with that, like. He's walking off past all the Sunderland supporters and they're all giving him a chip. They're giving him stick. That is a little bit of relief. I know there's plenty of time left to go on, but it's the 10 men. Oh, that's a bit of relief, everybody. Sykes has been playing well at the back. He's tall as out, physical, big centre back. And for him to go off, they're going to have to make a substitution. Sunderland got a free kick in anyway. Ball into the box for Sunderland. Headed across. O'Brien headed it up. Corner Sunderland. Oh, the ball got played across. O'Brien went ahead of it, but it went up. And then the other defender for Accrington headed it out. I think they might have to make a substitution here, like, and they are, I think. I'm not sure yet. But they've got to, I think they should make a sub. I think they should make a sub, like, if they want to stop Sunderland's onslaught now, as we've got a corner. And here comes Sunderland now. Inside the penalty area, you just let it run. Just let it run away from him, and we went out in a touch for a goal kick. He's just open. I hope now we can make this advantage count and we can go on to win the game. Remember, after the game, I will be doing a match review of the game. So just come back on, it'll be much appreciated. Leave a comment. Who was your man of the match? Not on this game, because it's still, like, not on the live streams, it's not out yet. But yeah, comment below on my match review, and we'll see what people think. Who's the man of the match up to now? I've got a man in mind, and I don't know if a lot of people will agree, like, but up to now, I'm not going to say I'm going to jinx it. I'll tell you after this streaming anyway. Accrington's in possession. Bolton 2, Ipswich 0. Gillingham 1, Burton 2, 1 up now. Jesus. Diaco wins a throw-in, sorry. Right under Lee Johnson's feet. What we're on, boys? What we're on? I'll just check the likes of the thumbs up, see if we went any higher. Forgot to dig it earlier. 67, that's not bad. I'll be happy with that. Sunderland are making a substitute now, I think. Are we making a substitute? No, it's O'Brien's getting a drink. Remember, it's his first. What's that? Rotherham 0-0. You know, it's his first game time in quite a while, to be honest. And I remember on his Twitch live stream, somebody says, "Why are you not playing?" He went, "I couldn't tell you." So he was bemused why he wasn't playing himself. But he's getting his game time. He's got his goal. Don't know if it'll go down as an own goal, like, because it was a monster deflection. But I'll take that. I'll take that all day. 1-0. I said before the stream on my match preview that I'll take a 1-0 win. I was talking to Taffy Mackham. He comments on my videos all the time. I was talking to him on the comments, and he was saying it doesn't matter how we play. I didn't give a shite so long as we win this game. And that's my thoughts exactly at the minute. It is nervous. Didn't get us wrong. It's very nervous when it's only 1-0 and Sunderland are sitting back a little bit. And they're looking for the equaliser. That should be a free kick. Accrington, it is. Fuck's sake. Free kick Accrington. Borough 1, Reading 1. Borough 1, Reading 1. No way. Oh, they've took the free kick quick. The ref's pulled it back. The ref, a little bit of shithousery there. Tried to take it quick and the ref decided, no, you're not. I'd love to see it. But no, it's been an even game. It really has. Ball put into the box by Accrington. Stanley, they've got a player there. Flanagan tried to get up. Headed across. That was another good opportunity for them. That was another good opportunity. I mean, I'll give it a couple of more minutes. I'm not going to say it out yet because out can happen. Yes, they've made that substitute. They took O'Sullivan off and missed it. It went off. Long something. I missed the end of what his name was. Long Jello or something. Long Hello, something like that. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I didn't even get to sing it long. I just went flicked off. Sunderland win a throw-in right inside their half. Come on. Wolves 2, Southampton 1, Sheffield 4. Fucking hell. That was 2 quick goals. Sheffield 4-2 up now. They've made another substitute. Shering and O'Sullivan. I'm sure that said O'Sullivan there. I thought he's a man. He's their best player, O'Sullivan. Wouldn't have took him off like Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright's been fouled out. Is that a yellow card? Yes. Another yellow card. Accrington players are becoming a bit agitated now that they can't get the ball, and they've just lashed out at Bailey Wright, and he's picked up a yellow card. Yep, 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. Stephen Reid says he's just got in the house. Dean Smith says, what have you got on the back of your shirt? Note, mate. I was going to have a look there. No, I've got note on, mate. Just note at all. The band's got his Giles on, and then he's number 7, what he likes to get. But other than that, nah, I can never get it on anymore. I used to, but not now. Elliot Embleton in possession. Plays it back to Flanagan, who's given it to Doyle. He's got Cirkin ahead of him. Oh, Cirkin. Dan Neal turns 1, turns 2. Oh, he's past his power though. But Sunderland luckily get the ball. Dan Neal now. He sprays one out at the opposite side on the right. Good control by Diacro, sorry. He's played it into Elliot Embleton. Inside probably about the middle of the field. Stewart. What's he going to do? He's given Elliot Embleton. He looks like he's going to tee one up, but he's went out wide. And here comes Sunderland. Cirkin. Oh, it's a corner. Corner. Good play by Sunderland. That's what we need to implement more in our gameplay, is that style of play. When we're passing it quick between 2 or 3 players, making little runs, darting around, that's the style we need to play. Because when we do, we'll open Accrington up. And we've only done it in spells in this game. Corner's been tucking anywhere. Dan Neal puts one in the box, straight into the keeper's hands. And he's going to kick this one straight away. He's sending Accrington down pitch. Oh, they broke free. They're in the box. 1-on-1. Squares it. 1-1. Terrible. Absolute terrible. From their goal kick, the keeper kicks it straight down the field. Flanagan, I think, tried to have a swipe at it, and why is this? Is it Cirkin? Dan Neal left his man. 2 of them went for 1 when there was a man standing there, squares it, and he puts his hands up like Alan Shearer, the knob. Aye, well, we're fucked now then. We're not going to get a draw out of this. Terrible that, like, if you want. Absolute terrible. Simple. Simple counter-attack from a corner. Simple counter-attack from a corner. That's why I never said now I didn't want to jump me going, and I was getting a bit excited, but I said 2 goals because 1's not enough for us. 1's not enough for us. Fucking hell. Sick as a cunt now, like. I need to get like that with that side, like, it's proper bad. I'm not going to see if we can get it. Ross Stewart! Offside! Hey, I don't know where to move, so I'm just sick. Now they just tap the piss, tap the time now. Carl Pep says as soon as he tunes in, it's 1-1. My birthday and all. Happy birthday, mate. Just sick as a twat. Sick as a twat. Cambridge are beating Lincoln 1-0. Here comes Accrington here. Here comes Accrington. On the right hand side. Are these even going to nick this one? 5 minutes to go. Sunderland press, man, for fuck's sake, press. Ball into the box. Hoffman should get this one. And there's all our fans gone mental in the stands. Mental in the stands. Now this is not good enough. I don't care what has to happen. Something has to happen. This is not good enough. They haven't played well all game. They've been in spells, like little spells here and there. And if you have 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. But Accrington are pushing for this winner here. Not Sunderland. Oh, I dare say that's him who scored that long hello. however you pronounce it. He's just come on. Chance inside the penalty area. They've put one across the box. And do you know what? If there was a player there, that was 2-1 to them. Jesus, my God, there's no urgency with us whatsoever. Why is Dan Neal right back there? He's like in defence. We need to see Dan Neal further up the pitch, right, mack things happen. He's playing like a defensive midfielder role, and I just didn't like it. I prefer it when he's more attacking. He's much better. Not saying he's had a bad game on out. I prefer him further up the pitch. Oh, it was Clark that scored. Alright. We need support, man. Cirkin begging for support, I think it was. Cirkin begging for support. Nah. Funnily enough, the player decides to go down with injury. We are shite or shite. Last game and this game have been terrible. We're not going to get up with a player like this. Don't even care. And apparently it's Flanagan who's quite. I did see it now. Flanagan went to clear it, mistimed his kick like he did last week, and that contributed in a goal. And he's done exactly the same this week. And you wonder why we sent Alves away back to West Ham. Tell you what, Hale Amaji will be rubbing his hands today. He can get straight in the team in. Because Flanagan's costing us time and time again every week. Long ball through. Accrington looks like camera zoomed right in. They need to make some signings in this window, and I don't care if it's. Do you know what? I'm getting a bit sick of the. I'm not sick. I just think it's games like this in last week. Against Lincoln, sorry, not last week. Max us think that we need to start making signings. Like I didn't want to. I want some like championship like that. Aidan Flint. We've been linked with Aidan Flint. Bring him in. Bring him in. I don't care how much it costs. Bring him in. I know we're not spending money, which Max has scratched me head. We're a billionaire owner, but that's something like a question for another day. But we need to bring in some quality defenders, like from Championship or somewhere like that, because Flanagan's costing us every single week, every game and anywhere, every fucking game. You can disagree if you want, but that's my thoughts on it. And guess what? I bet you forgot. They've got 10 men. Ross Stewart, 2 deep, man. Get up the fucking pitch. Why do we need Ross Stewart in the midfield? We need him up the pitch, man. We should be going to try and win this game. Seconds to go. Four minutes at a time. Wow, what's the point? Ball played forward by Dan Neal. Diaco tries to pick this one out the air. It's gone to touch for a goal kick. They're going to attack 30 hours on this and all. It's off the screen, aye. Should be a little bit of a shining light. I know it's not much. You'd probably be pissed off for us even seeing it. Newcastle 1, Watford 1. Full time. I'll just start to see it. Trevor has said, no way, I'm renewing my season ticket unless we get promoted. It's the same old season in, season out shit. I'm just not good enough. You know what? You've got a point, mate. You've got a point. There's plenty of games to be played yet. Like I'm not writing the season off just yet, but we need players in. We're sleepwalking our way into this January transfer window. 3 fucking weeks in, we've only brought 1 player in. We need reinforcements. I know we've got loads of players coming back. I do understand that. I really do. But Flanagan's just not good enough. I honestly thought we were being in it. Let's see, it's a back four, isn't it? We've got good Bailey Wright at right back. So I didn't know why the manager doesn't go back to a 3 when we played so well with a 3. Diaco is trying so hard to do something, but he's got 2 players around him. The loose ball's come towards Sunderland. Now we're playing one down the pitch. Bailey right now. Embleton, loose ball, fucking fanny, tired pass. Flanagan, Elliot Embleton with it, so poor of a pass there. I know we still won the ball, but fuck me, man, away. You want to win this game, man. Elliot Embleton, he's put one into the box, plenty of players there. Circling. Now to Gooch. 10 men, remember, 10 men. Dan Neal. Plays a little 1-2 with O'Brien. He's waiting for support. There's no one around him. He's found Gooch though. He was playing a forward ball through to Bailey Wright. Obviously he's not going to strike this one. Sunderland have gambled lots of players forward, which they want to be careful because here comes Gooch on the overlap. Plenty of players in the box. Lift this one up, son. Corner. Corner Sunderland. That's good. That's better. A lot of fans pissed off in the chat at the minute. I dare ask you to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. You might tell us to piss off. But anyway, we've got a corner, lads. Oh my god. This is just amazing. If we win here, I'll squall this house down if we score. I'm not looking at the chat. I flicked it off. Double check. Elliot Embleton. The ref's kicking off with someone. The ref's gone off with somebody. We've got lots of players in this box. Just find one of our players for once, please. Even the goal took a deflection. Head it out. Come back there. Oh my god. So throw into Sunderland. Couple of seconds to go on. Sunderland just need to get the ball in the box. Get it in the box. Ball comes in. Keeper. Fucking useless bastards. Straight into the keeper's hands. Doomed. Can't believe it. Full time. Finishes 1-1 against 10-man Accrington Stanley. Away, man. Away. And we going to go up. Right, I need to bite my tongue because I'm a bit just angry at the result. There's plenty of game time to be played. I'm going to do a match review right now, so I'll still be angry. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next.